Hello, welcome back to the channel. Happy New Year to you all. Today we're talking about loading the ground, getting more power out of your golf swing with just a simple move. I'll be back in a second to show you it. For those of you who watch the channel regularly, then you'll notice that I'm wearing exactly the same outfit as I was last year. Well, either that means that I didn't get any new clothes for Christmas, or I shot 2 videos on the same day. Well, I'll let you do the thinking there. As far as we're talking about today, we're talking about loading the ground. One of the things that you can use to accelerate your golf swing is more ground forces. And in order to generate ground forces, you have to load the ground. That means you have to apply pressure actively to the ground in order to use that pressure to get off the ground. And what that means is making a far more dynamic transition, as the majority of you are actually doing. If you look at the general transition, even if you're making a good transition, you're turning your hips, you're dropping your arms on the inside, a lot of this is extremely passive. You are not really wanting to flex your knees because you're scared of hitting into the ground. You're not getting an aggressive rotation in because you've been taught for years to actually make this a smooth transition. And then by the time you've actually got that transition done, you've got very, very little time to actually build power during the acceleration of the golf club. So what I'm telling you to do here is to actually get a little bit more aggressive in the transition. You want to be loading the ground. And that means at the top of your golf swing, as you change direction, you're not only going to get this feeling of your bum kind of moving back and away from the ball, you also want the feeling of, as you're rotating, virtually dropping. And getting that kind of pressure into the balls of your feet, into the ground. You want to have the feeling as if you're going to jump out of the ground. And if you can imagine jumping without first going down, getting that first bit of pressure, use gravity, people. Get in there and really go into it down. And then as you get around, you can then explode out of the ground and get far more acceleration into your golf swing. At this time of year, you've got time to practice it, because really this move is all about timing. Obviously, if you were to go down in your knees and stay there, you're hitting into the ground. If you jump out of the shot too early, you're topping the ball. But golf is really a game of high technique. And you need technical ability and you need practice. And this is all about doing that practice. So if you've got anywhere where you can hit balls indoors, or even get on a covered driving range and bash some balls out there, you can really work on this, because it's something you're actually going to be able to feel developing in your swing. Really, the feeling is of getting heavier in the downswing. Just before impact, most professionals are measuring more or less twice their normal body weight. That means that they are not jumping before they actually hit the ball. They're going into the ground and pressing off from the ground just before the moment of impact. And getting this timing correct is obviously one of the most difficult things in the game. You're going to be hearing lots and lots and lots about hitting the golf ball further in 2021. Thanks to Mr. Deschambeau and the boys on the tour, who are now hitting it more than a country mile, we amateurs and teaching professionals are going to have to do our part, because otherwise the golf courses are just going to leave us behind. And if they do ever change the ball's compression or build so that it goes shorter, we've got to be ready for that, which means you've got a chance, maybe with a few exercises, to build the speed of your golf swing up, hit the golf ball a little bit further in the season 2021, and I'm going to help you with that. I'm going to come with a series of videos which will actually help you out and get you hitting the golf ball further by showing you all of the things which are actually helping you to generate club head speed. The first one today are ground forces and really getting in there, loading the ground up. You don't have to change your golf swing to do this desperately. You just have to change your timing, and you have to be more aggressive with it. Get that feeling of pushing into the ground, pushing off the ground, and you'll be hitting the golf ball further in no time whatsoever. Hope you liked it. If you did, hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed to me yet, please do so. I'll be back very shortly with the next video. Until then, bye-bye.